Hi guys! Unfortunately, there's a technical problem happened on my video that I'm doing. So I don't know why the sounds have lost. For tonight, I shout out to my puffy pigs. And guys, for today, ayan, salamat malam Malaysia. Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim friend. And magandang gabi, Pilipinas. And we were having a reaction video again, but this is not about this is not a song or a music. It's about a video that Other Side of the Truth uploaded, and it's very inspiring and motivating in how Malaysia cope up or handle this the world facing right now, or this pandemic we are facing right now. So guys, as a Filipino working here in Malaysia, I won't let this pass on my, of course, I want to give my reaction and I want to verify it if it all his information is legit, you know. And guys, I hope we enjoy watching, and guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updated video. And credits, the video is credits to our friend Other Side of the Truth. And yeah guys, let's start.
Your country is going through a huge political crisis. You have a new leader, and several states have new governments. To add to this, not only is your country facing political crisis, but also economical, health, and defense. And then, the worst thing that could ever happen happens. The coronavirus hits Malaysia. Malaysia was in some serious trouble. But don't you ever underestimate the power of Malaysians.
I get nervous on the background music.
Here are 15 ways that Malaysia did the impossible. Number 15, donations and volunteer organizations. So many people volunteered and so many organizations helped out. For example, Imaret provided healthcare workers with food, AC units, and raised over 3 million ringgit for medical supplies. Number 14, top doctor. Dr. Noor Hussam Abdullah has been ranked one of the top doctors in the entire world at fighting the coronavirus. And not only does he present accurate facts, he's able to do it in a way that gathers support and also keeps people calm as he does it. Number 13, the movement control order and the enhanced movement control order. These things are not easy to pull off, and it took so many people and different organizations to work together to have them work. Number 12, indirect volunteers. There are so many people that helped out and volunteered and did so many different things like food delivery.
Check.
Number 11, building temporary hospitals. Malaysia was able to build temporary hospitals very efficiently and quickly. For example, the largest agro park in Asia was able to be built into a hospital in 3 days. Number 10, the Tublai cluster. The Tublai cluster complied with every order from
I watched
MOH,
that news.
and they never complained even though they had to wait long hours in the heat. Number 9, banks. Banks lent to the borrowers for 6 months. Number 8, universities. Universities allowed students to stay for free and provided them food as well. Number 7, stipends. Nearly 4 million homes received up to 1,600 ringgit. Number 6, ignoring politics. Opposition leaders came together and forgot about politics for the good of Malaysia. Now that's
very
really
true,
cool.
very true.
Number 5, protecting the most vulnerable. Malaysia did a great job in protecting those that were most vulnerable, homeless and foreign
I heard
workers.
this news,
They were
yeah,
put in public
very
halls
true.
and provided a tent. Number 4, Malaysians returning home. Malaysians returning home from overseas were provided a free hotel, free food, and COVID-19 testing during their 2-week quarantine. Number 3, respect for frontline workers. I've never seen so much respect and love for frontline workers. It was so beautiful to see all the support Malaysians gave to the frontline workers. Number 2,
Check,
fixing
super
the
check.
PPE shortage for frontline workers. At the beginning of the crisis, there wasn't enough PPE for all the frontline workers, and so Malaysians took it onto themselves. For example, a fashion designer realized she had a skill set that could be very valuable, and so she took the initiative to organize an entire team to make PPE. Prisoners made PPE, college students made PPE, even a Malaysian born with no arms didn't let that stop her from making PPE.
Oh, I saw it on the newspaper. Yeah, very true.
And number 1,
It's very
most
inspiring.
important, is teamwork. It didn't matter if you're a celebrity or an average person. It didn't matter your social status. It didn't matter your gender, your religion, your ethnicity. All Malaysians came together for the better of Malaysia. And that's how Malaysia was able to do the impossible, to go from a country that had 3 times more cases than
Yes.
any other country in Southeast Asia to now be one of the safest countries in the entire
True.
world.
Everything is really true.
And lastly, I'd like to thank all the Malaysians that helped make this video possible. So many of you wrote to me, sent me videos and pictures, and specifically Pacific Baku, who's a motorcycle rider, let me take lots of his footage, along with Q Productions, who took beautiful
And that's it, guys. Yeah, everything here is really, true. And yeah, so as a Filipino here working in Malaysia, I really felt that everything that he said, I read it on news and I countered it because I also, and thanks for other side of the truth for, broadcasting everything. And it's very inspiring and motivating. I hope all of the country, especially Philippines, could watch this, because this could, motivate them to do the same. And I hope they do the same. Yeah, the truth here is the just before the movement control or order, Malaysia, the Prime Minister of Malaysia stepped down to its position. So there is no Prime Minister for a few days. And, from before that, uh, I think it's 2 weeks before or 1 week before the NCO that happened. And, as of, I think other country will be panic on that time. But, here what I admire on Malaysians is guys, they have this is discipline on their own. Even though the lockdown or the movement control order is not yet implementing, all Malaysian is already by themselves, not going out the houses. There is no cars on the road. That a day or a week before that lockdown, and everything will they're on their own. They have their you don't need to say anything, and of course, yeah, and everything. What I admire here that I think Philippines should adopt is the respect all the frontliner workers and the ignoring politics, because he just want to say on my Filipino, have a teamwork. We should not put ourselves what status we have, or your politician or whatever, and then of course the politician should have the joint power to do this that is Malaysia did. And correct, even though non-government organization, everyone is helping, every organization there, even the Filipino community here in Malaysia, they doing some part of them just to help, and not looking at everything, just to be united in this kind of situation. And guys, I agree. They protect those who is vulnerable, guys. I just want to acknowledge these things. Those the government really or literally take all those homeless people outside the road, the foreigner without houses, because they are more vulnerable. They could spread this if they are not safe. So they start on that basic. So they gathered all those people who is you know exposed, more exposed on this. So they take those people and they kept them and they took care of them, everything, just to be far from this pandemic, or from this chaos that we in. So step by step, they do everything in order, and everyone is participating. Everyone had discipline. So, and the respect should respect all the frontliners that I'm noticing that we Filipino don't have on our country. I am not biased. I am proud to be a Filipino, but I think this should be a lesson to our fellow Filipino. there in Philippines who is always questioning the government, questioning the military or the one who implementing this or taking care of us on the road, the checkpoints. You know, guys, here in Malaysia, we follow, even though there's a little people that is not so the stubborn, but everyone here is following, and I can see the road is um no people walking there, and nobody's arguing with the nobody arguing with the frontliners, and nobody provoking them. Stop provoking our frontliners. Stop disrespecting them. We should respect them. Anyway, they are most exposed on this problem that we are facing right now, but they are there fighting for us. And I think this is why Malaysia's coping or recovering on this situation, because they have discipline, they respect the frontliners or their government, and they follow, and they helping. They don't see anything, they just help, and they are uniting. Here in Malaysia, guys, there are three races: Malay, Chinese, and India, but they are still in unity, and I don't know why Philippine can't do. So please, guys, I hope this video could be a inspired, or could be your inspiration to do well, to do more. Because this is not just a fight of one person, but this is a fight of a whole world and a whole humanity. And guys, we no need to point fingers to others. What government doing this law and everything. We in ourselves will start the discipline. We should start the discipline to ourselves. Here in Malaysia, we the motto here is kita jaga kita. So we are taking care of each other, or you in yourself. You started with you, and of course, here is the unity. Here on see the unity here can see, and the slogan also, Satu Malaysia. So Satu Malaysia is everyone is in there. So this is really inspiring and very very motivating. And guys, I hope you also get inspired, or motivated on this video. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course hit the notification bell for more updated videos. And guys, spread love and peace. God bless us all. Peace be with you, everyone.